What up, y'all? I'm BBT.
And I'm Pauly P.
And this is Booth
TV,
sons. And today we're talking about space.
Space trash.
Space trash.
Space trash.
Space trash is a real problem.
Trash.
You know what I mean?
And they define space trash as any human-made object left in space.
Right. And space trash is crazy because it's getting to be such a problem that eventually it'll cut off our ability to actually go into space.
So,
Be a big problem.
there's 25,000 objects big enough for us to track up in space trash. And that means, like, what's the level of that? I mean, they define little objects as like lens covers from like experiments or pieces of like insulation that flown off the spaceship.
Well, I mean, there's tons of little things from just like different satellites getting hit by comets, and different things getting like launched off of the different rockets that have been sent up and all that kind of stuff.
And some of these things, big pieces, and they can travel like 28 kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
Which is 17,398 miles per hour.
Oh, he said
really fast. Really fast.
But the big thing about space trash is
trash.
they don't know how to take care of the problem right now.
I mean, yeah, they say that pieces of this trash that are within like 600 kilometers from the Earth's atmosphere can burn up like within years. Like, I mean, just come through and like return to Earth. Basically, I mean, not always burn up. Some of these pieces are gonna be dropping into our like onto Earth, like wherever they land. You know. Well,
the thing that's crazy about it is like nobody's thought to take care of this problem.
Well, I mean, is it a problem to take care of? It's just like they just keep launching. They say a lot of space trash is caused from the rocket motor firing.
Right.
What the rocket motor's firing? So that's like the equivalency of a chemtrail that you see, but in a vacuum. So all of that is just like back to a solid, and just flying around there. You know what I'm saying?
But here's the thing: other than the International Space Station, when was the last time anybody launched like a space?
No, also, reactor cores firing. So the reactor core, which sounds safe, just floating around there and safe, because these rockets, they shed these pieces when they're done with them. They don't carry them around after.
Right.
So a reactor core. What is that? Just floating around out there, dude? Think about it. Well, sounds safe.
I'm guessing that with Elon Musk's SpaceX rockets, when they come back, they'll probably mitigate the problem.
I mean, but I'm collecting all those rocket cores.
Yeah. Well, the thing about it is, we have to, as a species, be able to get to other planets. Because here's the thing. I mean, obviously, it's not going to happen for millions or billions of years or whatever. But eventually, the sun's going to explode.
Well, yeah, and that's an end game for us, pretty much.
I mean, we have to. Yeah. It's not our fucking problem. No.
I mean, yeah, it is our problem. I mean, our generation.
It's not our generation's problem. I mean, but the problem is that, like, I think that space trash is just like pollution on Earth, where people just don't care.
So there is about 100 packages of human waste on the moon, like 100, and it's like. So the way it was worded, they keep track enough to know that it's almost 100.
Right.
But what is this like? Please return to Earth when if found. They have like, and then they just, you know what I'm saying? It's just like literally packages of human waste just on the moon, just sitting there.
Well, that's weird.
I mean, just the way it was worded made me think they actually know exactly how many there are, but they didn't want to give you an exact number because they're like, oh, let's just drop it off on the moon.
Right. Well, you know what? I think that space exploration is the only thing that can really unite everybody on Earth. You know
I mean, but they say there's 25,000 of these bigger objects flying around, and then there's millions of little objects. But these are like lenses, like things just like flying.
So how big is what they've defined as a big object?
I mean, big enough to track. So we got to think, how much does it cost for them to track each one of these things? So there's got to be a money amount where they're like, oh, these aren't worth like below this size, I'm not gonna keep track of. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the thing that really got me. And a lot of it is just useless. Like they did a lot of radio communications experiments.
Yep.
All of that stuff is floating. Like a lot of that stuff is floating. Decommissioned satellites, they just leave them. They don't have like a tow hitch to bring them back with them.
Okay.
The thing is that during like re-entrance, a lot of these things weren't really made to come back.
Right.
You know, they probably like really burnt. But you wouldn't end up with the same thing when you landed. You know.
Well, I guess maybe I'm just not educated enough, but like I don't understand why we can't just take like some kind of magnet and just like.
Oh, first off, you're in a vacuum, so things are different. It's almost like an absolute zero, like everything stops. There's no, you know what I'm saying, time stop. In a vacuum, things weigh the same. Like things are not, there's no resistance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
But magnetization still exists, doesn't it?
Oh, I don't know, magnetization. Yeah, because of the pull of things, gravity.
Right.
I mean, the pull of a bigger object, a smaller object to a bigger object.
Right.
It does I'm not sure exactly how that would work as far as
like
in a vacuum they switch. Yeah, I don't understand that.
I mean, we're not scientists, guys. We're just talking.
So you think that like these like little packages of like human waste like have like a flag for like like a little stamp? This is property of the United States. Return. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, you gotta wonder what an alien would think of that if they did show up on the moon.
I mean, yeah, like that's what do they label things? Are the rules the same on the moon as they are on Earth? Do you have to label it like human bio waste, or is it just like just a vacuum sealed cup or something?
Probably not. Yeah. Probably not. I mean, they do have a space force and all that, but back when those packages were created, they definitely didn't have the same rules and regulations.
So this is something I'm going to look up. I suggest people do too. Is I'm going to find out what it is when the rocket's firing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like their excuse of materials that are flying around out there. What is this rocket firing? Like what is? Because I guess there's no flame in space because of the vacuum. So does it automatically turn back into like it's hardened, like a solid state when it comes out, or is it just dust?
The way I understand it, and I could be wrong, don't quote me guys, but I think that the booster rockets are done firing by the time the ship gets into no atmosphere. So like essentially it breaks off and you're just sailing at that point. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying this is like the first thing was listening to like materials that we've left up there. You know what I'm saying?
Because I know we don't have like propulsion in space. What we do is we set off in a direction and then we kind of glide.
So are there any concerns about the space trash?
I mean,
space trash.
I think there are concerns about space trash.
Yeah, the space stations, satellites.
Yep.
What do you do? Is there like a recycle the space trash program?
No.
A lot of the metals they use are non-porous. That's like they won't connect to a magnet. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't be a magnet thing.
That's probably true.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're really expensive metals. So it would be like something. There's got to be another way, like just using science, like momentum.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing about space and the trash that's been created up there.
Trash.
We launched so many satellites as species that like they get hit by comets all the time. So we're gonna be like creating more consistent.
And that's a lot of reactor cores floating around out there.
What, the satellites?
Yeah, I mean that's one of the main. That's like one of the main things that's like for the trash. So when the reactor core has gone off, I guess it's kind of useless. It's just like dead weight.
I guess that makes sense, doesn't it?
So
but you know what?
Maybe there's like a certain reactor core magnet that can happen. I know that things that are similar tend to attract to each other. Like
true.
So we'll have to
see. But you're right. They usually use like non-magnetized metals.
Yeah, I mean just even like so.
But I want to know what you think about space trash.
Space trash.
Space travel.
Space travel.
And also, if you think that Elon Musk will get us to Mars in our lifetime.
Well, do you think he has a method for cleaning up the space trash? He probably has the knowledge of something that would work in that situation. It wouldn't be like in Spaceballs, like this big Statue of Liberty thing has a vacuum and takes it off, but it'd be something similar. Maybe like he'll just like lasso a wormhole, bring it down here, and sweep all the space trash in it.
And on a completely off the hinge side note, Spaceballs 2, what do you think about that?
I mean, I think it's a good idea. I like that they usually try and bring a lot of the same actors in, even if they're not playing the same role, because they want the same attitude.
Yeah.
But you were saying before, did you think, I had a question about Elon Musk before.
Well, so I believe that Elon Musk is a net positive for the world, even though he does some crazy stuff. Definitely does some crazy stuff. Yeah. But overall, he does so much to actually improve us. Yeah. When you think about it, he's got the SpaceX rockets, which he's trying to...
Well, that's a lot of space travel.
Well, no, but it's not, because his are designed to come back.
Oh, I mean, but it doesn't mean they don't leave a little something.
That's true.
Yeah. And everybody who stays on these things, they got to put their waste on the moon.
But he's also got the Teslas, which are the electric vehicles. You know what I mean?
Tesla.
He's been trying.
You were saying that their solar panels are really, really good.
Yeah.
No, my buddy was saying the other day that solar panels are like really, really good.
Probably top notch.
Yeah.
I mean, and he does he's doing the AI stuff, but I just think I want to know what you think about Elon. Do you think he's a net positive or a net negative?
Okay. Personally, I have no opinion about that. I'm gonna leave it right in the middle, and you guys sway me one way or the other, and that'll be my opinion.
Yeah, but hit us up in the comments, and don't forget to
comment, like, and subscribe.
That's right, and you can find all of our pages linked in the comment section below.
Look at the comments. Leave a comment.
Hit us up. Until next time.
Peace.